apologise for the smell, but I need to have my first breakfast.
Thank you very much, other Tesla owner who's just unplugged yours but plugged mine in. But B, I didn't know you could do that without unlocking the car. Tuesday morning, second day at my desk, back-to-back day of phone calls. Okay, didn't smash that. Oh, a quick cup of coffee while I update you on the week. I'm going to start this week's video diary entry by talking about my single biggest problem, because the reason I say it's my biggest problem is because if I can solve this problem, then all the other problems go away. Despite all the explanation I've done about what Best Agent is and why I built it, a lot of people, friends, family, people who know me well, have actually, some of them have been good enough to say to me, Charlie, we still don't really understand what it is or what it does. You know, are you an estate agent? No. Okay, so what does it do? Well, it helps you choose an agent. And I can see that people are thinking, well, is choosing an agent a problem? Is it difficult? No. If you don't care how much you get for your house, then choosing an agent is not a problem. And the thing that I struggle with is that I thought it was obvious to everybody. I thought everybody knew that moving house is a nightmare. And yet when it comes to people choosing their agents, they appear to just throw that piece of information and fact away and go, oh, we'll just pick 3 at random and sign up with the one with the cheapest fee and think that that's going to go well. So Anne-Marie told me that in last week's video, I made it look like everything's okay again and I'm off to party. Which made me think 2 things. First of all, even when things are really, really hard, I do try and stay cheerful and carry on and make the most of life. You know, making lemonade when life gives you lemons and just staying cheerful. That's just my coping mechanism. But secondly, no, I haven't solved any problems yet. They're all very much still there. But if I can get it into the minds of anyone that's moving house, that most agents will effectively sell your house cheap and therefore cost you, well, in the most recent case, £25,000, this is the problem that I have to solve so that I don't have to sell my plane, I don't have to sell Mercedes, I can continue making dreams come true for me, my family, my friends, and actually hopefully lots of other people. Like the most recent one, Sam, what's just happened with the sale of her house is absolutely a dream come true. It is so much more money than she was expecting, even best case scenario. So just, you know how there's timing is everything, right? Well, and you know how Anne-Marie's having a baby and Anne-Marie's having a baby in mid-early July. Who else is having a baby in mid-early July?
Me! But I got there first, I'm a week before. You'll be a one-man band.
So only the most important person in my family life and the most important person in my working life both having babies at the same time in July. So I better get shit sorted by then.
Yeah.
Otherwise I'm in real trouble.
I apologise for the smell, but I need to have my first breakfast of Monster Munch.
Roast beef Monster Munch.
After that, I've got a tiny pack of Haribo for the extremely long 40-minute journey.
Every now and then something nice happens that you're not expecting, and when we got to where we are today, we wanted to come and I needed to charge up the Tesla because I had enough battery to get home, but it's always nice to have a bit extra. When we got here, there was a car that had been parked here overnight and was plugged in, and I thought, oh God, we're not going to have to charge up. Anyway, it popped out unexpectedly to check, and the big surprise is A, thank you very much, other Tesla owner who's just unplugged yours but plugged mine in, but B, I didn't know you could do that without unlocking the car. That's a real revelation for me. What was that nugget of amazing advice?
I don't think it's a good idea to sell your house when you're pregnant.
Okay. Fingers crossed. Sam is supposed to be exchanging contracts on the house she's selling on Monday. It's Friday today, Monday, when you're going to be at Lake Windermere.
Yeah, and then Friday we'll exchange. Sorry, Friday we'll complete, probably after my 20-week scan.
Okay. Is your scan on Friday?
Yeah.
Next Friday?
Yeah.
Whether she does it before or after she has her baby that's coming along, her next house that she's buying with her boyfriend is going to be beyond what she thought she could have. In other words, it'll be beyond her dreams. She's going to be living in a dream house only because she chose her agent so carefully when she sold. But how am I doing? Truth is, struggling. the struggle. I am struggling at the moment. I'm struggling. It's exhausting, it's demoralising, and although there are tiny bits of progress on most fronts, you know, it's like 3 steps forward, 2 steps back kind of thing, but it is at least inching forward. I'm in a pretty, relatively speaking, a pretty dark place at the moment. But when you're going through hell, you've got to keep going. And that's what I'm going to keep doing. Just keep going. See Sing 2. So what are we going to see?
Sing 2! And this is, I'm so excited! We haven't been to the cinema for a long time! My mind is blue. It's gonna blow.
Cinema was one of my favourite places. I used to go all the time when I was a little boy. And as soon as I was old enough to drive, when I was 17, I used to go to the cinema on my own all the time. See every film I could see in the cinema. Now, the plane, the annual is completed, the work is completed, but there's a but. I can't get it signed off until next week, so I can't fly it until next week. And one of the cylinders in the engine, the compression is a little bit too low. And it is higher when it's cold, but when it's had a bit of a run up and the oil is warmer, it's actually a bit lower, which is not what you want and not what you expect. So once it's been signed off, I will be doing some very, very cautious test flights over the airfield, fly it for a while, and then do another compression test so that I can then make a decision about what needs to happen with it. Now, they say hope is not a strategy, but I'm hoping that when I fly it, and because it hasn't been flown for a couple of months, it's been sitting on the ground with a prop overhaul and the annual work being done. So let's see what happens in a week or so's time. But hopefully, a week or so from now, I'll be flying the plane again. On my 4 legal matters, 2 brought by me, 2 against me, one of the ones I brought has had the desired effect, which is good news. I suppose that's good news. That is real good news, actually. The second one that I brought, there is some good news, but it's not over. It's someone who owes me money, and it's a county court claim against them. And we had a mediation call, but apparently they didn't understand what a mediation call was for and didn't want to pay anything. So that continues, and there'll be a hearing at some point. And the 2 against me, well, one is my motoring one, that's not till May, and there's a story. I'll do a whole story about that because there is a bit of a story to that one. And the other one is about the house, and that has now, it's being pushed right down the road. It's going to take another year to play out. I'm trying to do something that will effectively negate the need for that to continue and solve that problem before a whole year is up, but at the moment progress on that is slow. Although by this time next week I'm hoping to have an update. There might be an update on that, we'll see. The kids are well, Amory's well. Amory's mother is not well. She's in hospital in Colchester. She's been in there for nearly 2 weeks. She's not well at all. And so next week, I was due in London next week anyway for a couple of reasons. Something I haven't talked about is that I actually made a film about 5 years ago, and it was 99% finished, but the last bit, which is the colour grading and the sound mixing, just for lots of reasons, including lockdown, got delayed. And that's happening as we speak. And so my 33-minute short feature film is going to be actually finally finished. There's a lovely story behind that. That's nice. That's coming along. That's why I'm in London next week. I've also got a friend of mine. He's the guy from Holland who picked me up in that lovely old classic Mercedes convertible when I flew into Hilversum. Last time I saw that car, it had California plates on it. Yeah. Oh man, what a treat. He's coming to London, bringing with me my black leather jacket with a white stripe on it, which I left in Holland last time I was there. Thank you all for your lovely comments on the videos. I love the comments. It's actually the nicest part. Truly, it is the nicest part of publishing these videos on YouTube is the comments. They're the thing I look forward to more than anything else when videos come out. And in the last week I published one of the videos about being screwed over by partners and clients. I've had so many lovely comments about that one. The finale of me and Clara in Norway has come out. Lovely comments on that. Every single comment is a little bright point in my day. And so, especially when things are a bit rough at the moment, your comments are hugely appreciated. Difficult was always going to be part of this journey. But if you know anyone even thinking about selling their house, please tell them to use Best Agent, the website bestagent.co.uk, to find the agent they want to sell their house. Okay? Unless they've already got a relationship with someone that they know can deliver a great result. Please get your friends to use Best Agent. That will help me and everything I'm trying to do more than anything else. We've got people using it, and actually the number of people using it is increasing, but not fast enough. But this isn't the Best Agent channel, it's the Charlie Lamdin channel. It's a weekly video diary update. I hope I haven't bummed you out, because that's not the point of this channel. I hope you're having a good time. I hope everything's okay with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along with me on this ride. Keep your chin up, stay safe, and I'll see you on the next video. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye. One more thing I forgot. I am booked in for some flight training as a result of my airspace infringement, and I will be doing a video on that at some point. It's been a bit of a palaver, to say the least. And it also slightly depends on the plane being ready as well. So there is progress on that.